Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Wherever you are, you're welcome to Wealth Building Talk Show 20, the part 2 for 2024. I'm sorry, this webinar was supposed to be yesterday, the fourth day of the month of January 2024. But I had little issues with my gadgets, and so we would be having the talk show today. We'll be having a talk show today. And if you're joining, I'd like you to tell me where you're joining from, where you are actually joining us from. I'll appreciate that. So we're going to look at a few things. So I'd like to know where you're joining us from. Okay. So if you can hear me, type 111. Amazing, amazing. Okay. So okay. Let's proceed with tonight's class. So tonight we're going to look at a few things. We'll start from in our previous class. We talked about wealth. I speak a few things on wealth and money. We talked about that in 2024, like I said, it depends on these three things which you must take very seriously. You must build yourself. You must build your leadership capacity. Let me tell you, it's very, very important that you work on yourself this 2024. That will determine the results you get. Aside that, work on your support system. Make sure you work on your support system, and then build an audience of buyer. You don't want to run out of leads. You don't want to run out of leads. You don't want to run out of leads in 2024. You want to generate massive leads, because without leads you cannot sell. You need potential buyers. If people are not seeing what you are selling, nobody is going to buy for you. So people need to see what you're selling. You need to position your products or services in the eyes of people. So people need to be seeing what you're selling. So that is what you need to do in 2024. Remember, the money comes to you, like I said, because you build yourself. So you need to build yourself. You need to market your product. Make sure that you carry your product on your head. No grief for anybody this 2024. No grief for anybody this 2024. I'm trying to put a message across to our WhatsApp community. I just pray that this recording is not having issues, and that is not I pray it's not echoing. I pray that it's not echoing. So today, like I said, we will look at the culture of savings and investment. Well, we actually started talking about savings in our last live session. We talked about savings. I started by saying that in 2024, You want to be paying God first and yourself second. Because I believe the number one financial discipline 101 is that you are is that you're paying God. Mm. Excuse me, I need to check if this is actually working so that we are all on track. Let me see if there's any echo. Just give me a few minutes and let me check if this is actually without okay. Give me some minutes. Mm. Oh my god. Just hold on a bit. So I'm just trying to check. Give me a few minutes while I do that. Okay, so welcome back. So I was actually checking to know if it's working. Okay, so amazingly it's working. Amazingly it's working. Let's proceed with the class. So I talked about the culture of we're talking about the culture of savings and investments. Number one thing you need to do, number one thing you need to do is to keep some part of your money in 2024. You want to keep part of your money for the future. Keep part of your money. Should I say save part of your money? Sorry, should I say save part of your money for the future? So this is actually you trying to do what I call the pay yourself second principle. Like I said, pay God first and yourself second. So you want to pay yourself in 2024. Another thing you want to do is to make sure you want to make sure that 10 to 50% of your salary should go to work for you. Make sure that 10 to 50% of your salary is going. That's for those of you that are earning. You have a job, they're paying you salary. Make sure that 10 to 15% of your salary go to work for you. Yeah. So money in your purse, like I do tell people, is always pleasurable to your soul. If you have money in your pocket, you want to spend the money. Yes, but if you kept money aside in a particular account where you have no access to for a particular period of time, that's why I say some of the money should be in a fixed deposit account where you don't have access to it for a long period of time. That's one of the ways you can discipline yourself for 2024. Don't eat all your salary in 2024. Like I say, if the money is in your pocket, it is more pleasurable to your soul. There's no how money can remain in your pocket without you using it. Yeah, the times I have money in my pocket and I'll just put like say 2 3,000 naira in my pocket, and believe me, be before the twinkle of an eye, you should have either have the money or exhausted the money. So you need to tell yourself in 2024 there should be a particular amount of money you've kept aside for your future, for your future plans, for your education, for whatever it is you want to achieve in the future. Make sure there is money kept aside. That is one of the ways you can build wealth. Sometimes what you want to do is that you want to put your money in a savings plan. Have a savings plan for 2024. Yes. The next thing you want to do, number three, I've mentioned two things you should do, should make a culture in 2024. The next you want to do is to learn to live according to what is left after saving and learn to live less on your salary. Make sure that in 2024 you are spending after saving. There is a wrong, or this is what we do that we don't do it correctly. We save after spending. It's a wrong habit. You want to save, or you want to spend after saving. So you want to, like I said, you want to save or you want to spend after saving. Number four, don't be in a hurry to invest. In 2024, don't invest in what you have no full idea of. Do your research. Do your own research. In crypto, there is something called that. I believe I'm getting it. Do your own research. Not because everybody's throwing money there, you want to also put your money there. In 2024, you want to take great caution so that you don't lose your money. Now remember that quick gain is deceptive, and that's why many of us are fall into that's why many of us are falling into the hands of Ponzi scheme. Yeah, we put our money at the end of the day, money is all gone. So you must learn to build your wealth gradually. Learn to build it gradually. Analyze your priorities. That's number five. The fifth culture you should imbibe in 2024 is that you should analyze your priorities. Discipline yourself to save and invest. When you save and invest, later it will accumulate. It will keep accumulating into wealth. Remember that money cannot quench your desires. You keep longing to, like some of my friends, I like eating shawarma, pomo in school. Money cannot quench that desire. You go still desire. You go still of shawarma and pomo go still hungry. That's true. Even if you eat two shawarma now, you finish 500 naira pomo, or you spend that money in eating rice and chicken, it go still hungry you. But once you discipline yourself, you tend to tame those desires, yeah, and then build wealth. So the next culture of savings and invest, the next culture you want to imbibe, or you want to the next culture you want to cultivate in 2024 is that you are developing, oh Jesus, you are developing a budget. Make sure you develop a budget and you live by that budget every day. Daily budget, live by those daily budgets. Make sure you develop a budget and you are living by that budget. So make sure you do that. in 2024. You want to be you want to be on track. You don't want to waste money anyhow. So make sure you develop a budget and then you live by that budget. The next thing, okay, what actually does a budget does? It actually, what it does is that it defines your priorities. A budget defines your priorities from your casual wishes. Like what I normally do is, there was actually a time I went on a challenge that they asked us to track our finances. So each day we're tracking our finances. Some people discover that there are times they spend money so much in a day that sometimes they in a bid to help others, we tend to spend more than what we are supposed to spend in a day, more than the cash flow that is coming in. The money that is coming in, that's going out, is more than the one that is coming in. This is what you want to prevent in 2024. If you must go far, you must live by your budget. Develop a budget and live by it. You know what it will do is like to separate your your priorities from casual wishes. So sometimes you can say, okay, for today, miscellaneous, anybody that I just want to help. Like, if I should help people, I'm spending just 2,000 naira. That's it. Once you've exhausted that, let them know that you've exhausted your budget. You need to be disciplined. Yes, in 2024, you need to be disciplined. So me, on my finances, I'll be making daily budgets. I'll be making daily budgets. This is how much I want to spend. I want to spend this on miscellaneous. I want to spend this on snacks. I want to spend this on this. I want to spend, and then I must live by it. It's not going to exceed my budget. I have budget financial goals this year. I have academic goals. I have spiritual goals. So these goals, I have look at what will it take me to achieve these goals. Most of them, finances are required. So I've made a budget to spread my money around these goals and then see how it can be achieved. So you want to create or develop a budget, daily budget. Before your salary comes, budget how you want to make use of it. Make sure that you save. Make sure that you invest. The next thing to do is to act the next culture you want to cultivate in 2024 is to accumulate wealth. First, in small amounts. Yes, you could start small, like I say, 10%. You can do it the moment you do this regularly. If you receive salary monthly, if you can do this monthly over a period of time, you must have accumulated enough wealth. So accumulate wealth first in small amounts, then larger amounts. So as you learn and you become more capable, as you build capacity, make sure that you accumulate wealth in small amounts and then you can grow also. Make sure that you don't just stick by that one. As you grow also in your finances, you grow also saving and investing. So your goals should be very simple. Don't make it too hard. Let your goals be simple and definite. Make sure that your goals are specific. So the next thing you want to do is to be focused. Concentrate on your efforts to acquire more information. Make sure that you acquire more information about about finances, about or in your niche, in your particular industry. Make sure that you're updated. The world is evolving. I told someone today the world is evolving, technology is advancing. In your industry, in your niche, get to know the technologies, the new technologies that are that are in the market for your advantage. learn to know AI tools you can leverage, learn to know how you can leverage the internet to um gain massive results. So in 2024, you want to be on the internet. Okay? You want to be on the internet, you want to present yourself as a solution provider to people. This is the only way you can make or you can earn online. Okay, so let's proceed. Let's proceed. So you want to be focused, you want to concentrate on your effort to acquire more information, you want to acquire new networks. Make sure that in 2024, in as much as you're putting in hard work and you're putting in smart work, do not forget your network, because um, recommendation, especially when people recommend you to talk about you, it takes you far than any form of marketing. Yes, recommendation. When someone recommends you, you discover that most times the best part of the work that comes to you are recommendations. Bad people who recommend me for a particular kind of work, they say, "Oh, just meet God's power, He can do it." So that is it. So I wouldn't have gotten these people if I do not have recommendations. So try to network with people in the same industry with you. That's how you learn. Try to also um relate with your customers and ensure that you grow your network. Ensure you grow your network, connect with people of like minds. That is how you grow. Birds of the same feather flocks, or they say flocks together. So learn to acquire better strategies. Learn to acquire strategies for better services. So make sure you learn to acquire that. May learn also to acquire better products. Learn to acquire better courses that would enable you to grow in 2024. Buy courses, buy books. Yes. Learn from a mentor. Get a coach. Okay, now here's the hard part. You may need to write this down. Beware of lending out money in 2022. You're not a bank, so don't bring other burdens on yourself. The people you can help, help. I did not say you should not help anybody, but don't lend money to people. The money you cannot risk out, don't give out. Money, you know that if you borrow somebody the money, you cannot forget about the money. If the person does not pay, don't give the person. Yes, that is what you want to do in 2024. Okay, so that is what you want to do in 2024. What we just talked about now is the culture of savings and investments. So let me know if you have any question about that. You could drop it in the comment section here or send the question to WhatsApp. I'll attend to it. Now, the next we want to look at, because of our time, is the principles of wealth creation. The principles of wealth creation. Number one principle of wealth creation. Know your passion, know your love, and know what gets you excited. So I'm just trying to see what I put down here for you. Know your passion. To create wealth, you must know your passion, you must know your love. That means you must know what you're passionate about. What are you passionate about? What what do you have experience on? What is it that people come to meet you, you are happy giving them solution for, and at the end of the day, they are happy to get the desired result. So you must know your passion, get to know it. Get to know what you love. Get to know what gets you excited. Yeah. So the next thing you would want to do in 2024 is to study hard. The next thing you want to do is to study hard and obtain the best knowledge. In 2024, you want to study hard and get the best knowledge that is specific to your particular area of calling or your particular industry. So that's what you want to do in 2024. You want to study hard, get the best knowledge. Let's say you are passionate about doing pap. Make sure you study hard. Make sure you do your research. How can I make my pap unique? And what yes, because when you're selling pap online, why should people buy your pap? Why should it's not about the pap, it's about the result, the benefit they will get from buying your pap. So why should they buy your pap? Why should they not buy the pap on the streets? Why should they buy the one online? Hmm? Yeah, this is what you're supposed to answer. Why should I leave the pap on the street to buy Sister Folake pap online? Why should I leave the lady that is in front of my house here to order for a pap online? Okay, so that's what you need to answer. So whatever thing you're doing online, make sure that you study hard and make a whole lot of research. You get the best knowledge that is required. Make sure you're learning how to sell that particular to sell your that particular things that you know. Make sure you're selling on your passion. That's what you want to do in 2024. The next principle of wealth, or the next thing you need to do to build wealth, is to look for opportunities. You need to look for opportunities to build great relationships. Look for opportunities to build great relationships. That's what you want to be doing in 2024. Make sure that you're building relationships with your clients, your customers. You don't want to leave them just like that. That's what it's called, follow up. Make sure you're following up on them, giving them daily tips that will help them. That will help them, which is relating to your business. Make sure you're doing that in 2024. So that's number three. That's number three. Number four, make sure you are seeking to solve a problem. Make sure you're seeking to solve a problem and give good services. Make sure that you're solving a problem. If you have a product, make sure that product is solving a problem. You're a pap seller, what's that product solving? Is it helping people, diabetics patients? Is it helping people to reduce their weight? What is it actually doing? What is that unique problem uh, that your product is solving? What benefit? What? Yeah, that's it. What benefit will I get buying your pap, your dry pap? Sorry about that. So what benefit will I get? So make sure you are giving a good product. If you're in affiliate marketing, what problem or what problem are you solving? That's one. And make sure that you're recommending a good product to them, a product that can help them. Okay, that's it. Think about who your knowledge can benefit. You are knowledgeable in this. You're knowledgeable in doing paper. Okay, you're knowledgeable in making hair, people's hair. You're knowledgeable in giving people advice. Let's say yes, you give people advice, and that's those advice that really help people's relationship, really help people to get to the particular result. So now you need to think about the people. If you're going online, if you want to build, if you want to make this a business, make sure that you think about who your knowledge can benefit, and make sure you render a good service to them. Make sure you can offer something to people that you know. Yes, it should be something. Okay, make sure you're rendering something to people that you know. You have full knowledge of what you are giving out to people. So in 2024, focus on helping each person to resolve at least one problem. The people around you, make sure that you are solving a problem around you. Make sure you're not the problem yourself. You are helping people to solve a problem in 2024. So solve a problem in 2024. Help that person close to you to solve a problem and get that testimonials. Use it to your advantage. You are a student. Help people with what you know, with your knowledge, and get reviews from them, get testimonials from them, and use it for your advantage in 2024. Number five principle of wealth creation is that you must find out how many how many properties you have. So, and turn everything into investment or assets. Make sure you find out the properties you have. Make sure that when I mean properties, like, let me put it this way: find out how many um okay, let me still put it as properties. Turn them into assets. It could be a land. Make sure it's an asset. Land is an asset. Is it an asset? Land is an asset. Okay, so make sure you turn your properties into an asset. The next principle of wealth here is that you make sure to keep some part of your earnings for the future. Make sure that you keep some part of. I said that before in the culture of savings and investment, that you should keep parts of your earnings for the future. Make sure you invest at least 10 to 30%. We've said that before, but make sure, I'm saying it again because it's it's more important that you do it in 2024. If you want to grow, if you want to build wealth, make sure you're doing it in 2024. Make sure that you invest 10 to 30% of all your earnings. 50% if possible, but 10 to 30 is okay. Should be less than 10. Yes. At all, it shouldn't be less than 10%. The next thing you want to do is to cut down on your expenses and invest the rest. Cut down on your expenses and invest the rest. One thing I have decided to do in 2020, in 2024 is that the total money I'm spending a day for feeding or anything, I've decided to save at least 10% of that. What I'm spending, for instance, 1,000 naira a day to eat, I then will have to save at least 10% of that 1,000 naira, spend 900 and save 100 naira. So that is what I have decided. Then as I grow in my income, I can then do more than that. Okay, so cut down on your expenses and invest the rest. Make sure you make sure you reduce your expenses, and while doing your expenses, the remaining one which you have reduced from your initial this thing, just like the illustration I made, you save that or you invest that. Okay, so number 9, tips on the principles of wealth creation I've actually put down here is that you make sure you have a mentor. Make sure you have a mentor in 2024. You don't want to do things you don't want to make the mistake, and because it could be a whole, in fact, it is a whole lot of hard work. It will take you time to now get someone who has gone through, who have the results you're looking for. You've not been able to make 10,000 online. Get someone who has who has break the barrier of making 10K online. You want to make 100K? Get someone who has the results, who has gone through the process. The person will be able um to guide you to make 100. Okay, so make sure you have a mentor. Find competent people who can lead you into building wealth. Number 10 here I have on my list is that reach for success by developing your passion. You want to reach for success, you want to be successful first by developing your passion, your desires, and drive to make money. Develop that passion for making money, develop the desire, the drive. Yeah, and make sure you put in the right energy. Put in the right energy, get to the right people, and then that's one of the things you want to do in 2024. That drive must be there. One of the things that actually make people want to remain or want to continue marketing a particular thing or is when they are seeing the results. For instance, you're selling something online and you're making money from it. That drive will be there. The energy will be there. You want to put in more effort to do that, but you cannot really get the result without you starting out. You can't get that result without you starting out, without you working on yourself, without you working on the systems you want to use, without you having quality audience. You want to make sure that these things are in place. Okay. Then number 11, the 11th thing you want to do is get to know the laws of money. You want to get to know the laws of money and follow them, because money comes to people who understand them, people who have learned the law of money, people who have gone who understand how money works. There's a particular book I'll be giving out books, be giving out resources for free of charge to the people who will join, because I'm going to make that offer at the end of the day. The people who are going to join like Kingdom Wealth journey. It's a journey. That's why I call it a journey. Kingdom Wealth for 2024. It's something you don't want to miss out on. For the whole month of January, you'll be getting free tips, values, and we'll make sure that everybody is up and doing so that we can get results. That's for the month of January. Now, from the month of February, I think I'm gonna make that offer in the end of this video. So that's one of the reasons why you need to stay to the end of the video. So, like I said, you must get to know the law of money and follow them. Don't just know about them, implement them. Try it, implement it. You cannot make money without being disciplined, because that's how the process is. You save, you invest, and then you spend. If these things are not in place, you go broke. Save, spend, and invest. Sorry, save, invest, and spend. I like it that way. Okay, so the last of what I actually have here with me, which I actually put down, for us is know that self-discipline is the greatest asset. Make sure you write this down. Know that self-discipline is the greatest asset. And the number one rule for wealth creation. Know that self-discipline is the greatest asset. And the number one rule of wealth creation. You must discipline yourself. I've say that again and again and again. So to create lasting wealth, you must be able to master what and discipline yourself to create massive wealth, or a lasting wealth. You must be able to master and discipline yourself. Make sure you get discipline. Make sure you discipline yourself so that you can adequately follow the law of money. So that you can actually follow the law of money and wealth creation. Make sure you discipline yourself so that you can actually follow the law of money and wealth creation. Very good, very good, very good, very good. So, with that being said, those are a few of the tips which you need to put in place for 2024. You may need to listen to this recording again so that you can get that. Please and please and please make sure you follow everything that is here. Make sure you follow every tips, every information, every instruction I'm giving here so that you can get the desired result you need to have. Okay, so with that being said, let's look at maximizing financial opportunities. Maximizing financial opportunities. The first tip here to maximize financial opportunities is that you should never stop learning. Never stop learning. Write that down. The first tip here to maximize financial opportunities is that never stop learning. Never stop learning. The minimum requirements for achieving success, write it down. The minimum requirement for achieving success is continuous learning. The minimum what requirement for achieving success is continuous learning. Commit yourself to continuous learning. In 2024, you want to be committing yourself to continuous learning. Do you know that you are smarter than you think? Hmm? Do you know that you are smarter than you think? If you apply your mind, I don't think there is any obstacle. Once your mind is set, nothing, there is nothing you cannot overcome. Yes, there is no problem you cannot solve. Once your mind, once you apply your mind, once you giving yourself to learn it, once you're knowledgeable in a particular thing, once you know about how to navigate a particular problem, you definitely will solve the problem and actually help people to do that also. Once your mind is set up, once you apply your mind also, and there's no goal also that you cannot achieve. So what you want to do is you want to learn. The more you learn, the more you build capacity to learn more. So in this 21st century, in fact in 2024, continuous learning is the key to opportunity. and success. Continuous learning is the key towards opportunity and success. Okay, so I wrote down some rules you need to follow. Some of the rules you need to follow. I call you rules because um I just call you rules so that you can follow them. Mhm. You can you can equally you can equally follow them. Yes, so that's why I call you rules. You need to make a decision today because I'm going to list out the rules, and then you yourself you need to make a decision to become a student for life. Make sure that you make that decision to become a student for life in order to grow and then become better at what you do. So rule number one, spend from 30 to 60 minutes every day reading materials pertaining to your area of specialty and interest. Should I say it again? Okay, let me say it again. Spend from 30 to 60 minutes every day. Spend what? From 30 to 60 minutes every day reading materials pertaining to your area of specialty or interest. Why should you spend 30 to 60 minutes every day reading this? When you read for an hour, let's say you are reading a book you're reading a book and you're reading for an hour, you should be able to finish that book in a week. You should be able to do what? Finish that book in a week. So if you finish that book in a week, you are actually reading about 50 books per year and 500 books in 10 years. So once you do that, what will happen? It will make you more knowledgeable. Reading that book will make you more competent, and it will make you what? Better. It will make you a specialist in your area. So that is why you want to be reading at least 30 to 60 minutes every day. You want to be reading 30 to 60 minutes every day. Rule number two, use your time wisely. Use your time wisely. Make sure you use your time wisely. Listen to tutorials. Yes, listen to tutorials. Rule number three, attend every possible seminar. You need to attend seminars. You need to listen to courses. You need to go for webinars. Listen to webinars that will help you become qualified in what you are doing. Listen to those things, webinars, seminars that are relating to your industry. Yes, listen to webinars, seminars that are relating to sales marketing, relating to investment, relating to what you do, your profession. That is what you want to do in 2024. So those are the three rules. Those are the three rules I want us to look at. Make sure that you look for something. Choose a subject, choose a course, choose a path you want to learn. Make sure that you are consistent with learning. Make it your project. Study it till the end. Attend courses. Read books regarding to that particular subject. As you do this, pray also. Ask God for the spirit of understanding to be teachable. So you want to do what? Maximize every opportunity that comes your way. Remember, I say rule number one, spend from 30 to 60 minutes every day reading materials, watching videos, listening to courses. Use your time wisely. Listen to tutorials. Listen to mentors in your areas. Listen to coaches. Attend seminars. Attend webinars. This is how you can grow in 2024. Okay, so I never wanted this to be up to an hour. I'm gonna end this here, and the next is practice, practice, practice. You want to practice everything you have learned here today. You want to practice everything you have learned here today. Make sure you do everything you have learned. Make sure you practice the steps to savings. Make sure you cultivate the culture of savings and investment you learned here. Make sure you do the things you've learned here. That's one of the ways you can grow. Make sure you apply the principles of wealth in 2024. So, the Kingdom Wealth journey for 2024. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We'll be learning a whole lot of things. There are few books that we'll be getting from that. Like I said, Kingdom Wealth Journey 2024 is free for the month of January. For the month of January, we'll be doing a whole lot of mighty things. And then, um, yeah, a few of the things you will learn, or a few of the benefits you will get, you for being part of Kingdom Wealth Journey 2024. I intend initially giving access from January to March free of charge. I'm still checking on that. I'll decide on that. But know that Kingdom Wealth Journey, um, there is no price attached to it now, but there might be price attached to it if in the long run. So it's better to join now. It's more better to join now. So Kingdom Wealth Journey is going to be massive. It's going to be massive for this 2024. You don't want to miss out on it. So one of the things you'll be gaining is that if you join Kingdom Wealth Journey for January to March, now like I said, it would be free. Still thinking about that. It's going to be free. One of the things you're going to learn, or let me list the things you're going to learn. You're going to learn Introduction to Kingdom Wealth. We're going to treat understanding the law of money. Sorry, understanding the law that governs money. We'll also look at the rules of financial equilibrium. So you're going to know what Kingdom Wealth is all about. You're going to understand, learn the laws that governs money. We're going to look at the rules of financial equilibrium. We'll be looking at financial freedom and the basic law of money. We're going to look at how to avoid the deception of money, because money is supposed to work for you, not you working for money always. You've been working for money so much. Your salary, the salary you get is as a result of you working for money. Yes, it's not bad to work for money, but money should also work for you. So we're going to look at avoiding the deception of money. We're going to look at overcoming financial illiteracy and ignorance, how to overcome that. And not only that, I'll give you books. You have access to books and resources that will help you grow. Books by Kenneth Hagin, the Kingdom Principle of Money or Wealth. Then we're going to look at some books that on self-development, some books on sales and marketing, some books on closing. So it's gonna be something great, something wonderful. You wouldn't want to miss out on this one. You wouldn't want to miss out on this one. And then the once we launch a prize for Kingdom World Journey, if you join now, I mean now, because Kingdom World Journey will be kicking off any moment from now. So if you join now, you join the wait list now, you will have access to promote this particular coaching. You will have access to promote it for free. So, like I said, you have access to promote it, but from March, like I said, from why am I saying from March? So when there's a price tag for it, because it's going to be a subscription based monthly. Every month we are going to be doing massive things, which I believe that each and every one of us here would want to equally join the subscription plan, because the value we get between now and when the price tag will be placed on this would be extremely massive. So you wouldn't even want to miss out on it. That's a promise I'm promising you. Okay, so that's the number one thing you gain. Then um the next thing you'll be gaining from joining this, like I said, you'll be gaining courses, you're gaining resources that will help you grow. I think I will share a book, Money 101, that will equally um teach you about money from another perspective. That book was actually written by Professor Emmanuel Akpe, the Prince of Copywriting here in Nigeria. So you wouldn't want to miss out on that. You wouldn't want to miss out on this particular offer. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be massive. So how do you join the Kingdom World Journey for 2024? I think I need to put can I do that? Can I actually, let me see if it's possible to put a link here. Okay, I think it's possible. So how do you join Kingdom World Journey 2024? Please, by the time you see this recording, make sure you like, comment on it, and share it with your friends. Do not forget to also subscribe. Do not forget to also subscribe to this channel. I think I need to put my WhatsApp number here. Or if you're on the group, you can just send me a message on indicating your interest to join the Kingdom World Journey for 2023. Sorry, 2024. So you don't want to miss out on that. You don't want to miss out on that. I'll put my WhatsApp number here later. So that's it for today. That's it for today. It's already almost 1 hour. So we'll be ending here. We'll be ending here. So thank you very much for your time. And if you're coming back to watch this, like I said, make sure you like, comment, and click the notification bar so that whenever we go live or whenever I drop any video content, you'll be notified. Yes. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. And do have a wonderful day. Okay, so I think my I've dropped my WhatsApp link here. Okay, it's here now. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night rest.